Hello again, it's Pete here. Hope you're all well and enjoying your life and everything else. It's a bit of an update on the old 68 El Camino here, and a bit of a stat update with getting the 30 Ford Model A coupe. It's brand new from Revell, and it's blooming excellent. I've just done an open box review for that, and I'm just so impressed with it. Incredible model. There you go. If you haven't bought one, rush out and buy one. It's really about what I was doing on this now. I've got the fenders dangling around in the boot here, in the bed. These are aluminum, and I took an impression from from an inner wheel well of a Pro Street car, right? And then using my profile tool, I was able to work out by measuring the actual curve of there for inlaying that into that arch, and that part there will fill in further forward. I don't want to move this around it too much at the moment. And then I started moving on to the bonnet as well, the hood hinges. There's no hinges on this bonnet. It's all going to fall off, isn't it? Don't they? Got on balance there. And I was looking at a lot of people using tube for this part, and I've used channel, so as I've ended up with a square profile along the inside of there, but I've managed to put quite a groove on the inside of the bonnet, so as I've got a whole trough down there. Yeah, there's an actual, that black line is a trough in the hood, and a piece of channel to cap it. And this end again, I'm using a block, not a tube. I've drilled into a piece of block, and that will glue into my bodywork and give me a flat surface to which to glue into the bodywork and give a stronger joint than using tube, because it's got more contact area. Basic engineering. And the same this side. Of course, they will have to be adjusted to actually fit. I've got to move back a bit further than that, some more there, into the troughs that I've fitted there, and they're capped and located inside there. So I had a look at the seats, and this is the original car seat, but I've now been playing around with it, and on this one I was raising the height with some channel, right, just to give it a different elevation on the seating posture. And then I thought, well, you know, these should be hinging and moved. Wouldn't it be nice if they made 4-part seats instead of 2-part? I think this was, you know, glue the back on, you know, but wouldn't it be nice if that pivoted? So I looked into doing that, which brought me on to, not that one, this one. Using the same sort of door hinge idea. And this is a, you know, standard way of doing, I've made this for something else. Even then, I've used a piece of tube, but then added a piece of angle, because that will give me a greater contact area when I glue that, so better support of the hinge in I'm having a real Sheldon Rothwell moment at the moment, worrying about whether you can all see this or not. On here, so I've changed the front of it. And you can see it's sort of a double kink, so as my seat can fit in there, and then tilt. Right, so that'll be sat on the floor, mount that to the floor, and it will tilt forward. The props at the back are going to give you your height adjustment. Just tweak them around a little bit more for whatever angle you want. These are Corvette seats. So then I took it a bit further and thought, well, you really want to go backwards and forwards on it as well, don't you? So I've worked out this channel system with a couple of pieces of angle to remain free and slide. And I've actually put bolt heads on there, but what I do really is drill through the end there, and you could pin it directly to the floor. I've put bolt heads on because I want to try it just as a direct contact. So I've got let's just pin it off. There you go. There's a piece of channel, piece of angle there, and then a bolt head at each end, and I've trimmed the edge down so the spanner would get into there and give it a bit of clearance. So that's the channel. And then you'll clip on to, you'd have these the right way around, so now clip on over the, this is 1mm copper wire. You just make it to suit whatever wire you use, and that will slide backwards and forwards when they're fitted down onto the floor in parallel. You know, you'll have your bit of seat movement backwards and forwards and flip it. So I thought that was fun. And then looking at the actual seat themselves, this is the actual seat for the car. This is now, it should be segmented there. I watched this on a video because there's a little sort of stash toolbox behind the seat, and they cut away some of the filling and got it to do that. But this is just by continually scraping but not going all the way through. There's actually no hinge in there. It's just the mere fact that I haven't cut all the way through. I have down the sides, cut that free from there, cut that piece actually in half, and then glued that piece, the top part of the back, directly to the back of the front. And it's quite, as you can see there, there's quite a few gaps to fill up along the top. I'll bring that in. Well, along there, oh, that got it better, didn't it? There. Right, so I've cut that part in half, glued it to the top of there, and cut this part free at the bottom. But I don't know how many times it'll actually last rocking like that, but how many times you're going to sit and play with it. It could. I intend working out a proper thing to operate them properly on all of these, because I know they're simple. I've sat in them, I've adjusted them, I've pressed on the catch to lean them forward. You know, we've all been there and done that. But for 15 minutes work, you can make flip seats. Hinges on that. Hinges on that. The next thing I'll do hinges on is one of the bloody doors has fallen off, so I've started trying to work out hinges on that, which is a cutaway into the bodywork. So the next thing will be the proper hinge on the doors. And at the moment I've started building the inner bulkheads up, using the profile tool again and getting shapes like that. We'll make infill panels along the bodywork. Oh yeah, there's another hinge on my little jack here. This is a workshop jack. That now hinges along with the pedestal on the top, so as it will sit level on the chassis as you raise your part up. Working jack. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope best wishes to everybody. Like, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you again with another update on the El Camino.